What a performance from Razorback International, powered by Kingsland Equestrian. The exact kind of performance that the team needed, that the team was expecting, and that Christian Kuckuck and Philipp Weissaut were able to deliver. The best of the two double clears give them pole position for Global Champions League Round 2 to come later on tonight. My name is Mark Lewis. Welcome back to GCTV. We are live from Ramatuelle, Tropez on the French Riviera for stage 6 of the Global Champions season. And here we are at the halfway point of the Tropez stage. And as we say, Razorback International and Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames, are putting together this really intriguing, really tense battle for the top spots by the end of tonight. Let's take a look at the current standings and give you an idea as to how things look at the halfway point of GCL, because it's Razorback International, as mentioned, that lead over Can Stars, but there are a lot of talking points throughout the rest of the afternoon. The Stockholm Hearts find themselves in third place. They're on only 4 penalties. That fault coming from Jessica Springsteen, the team powered by H&M We Love Horses, with the last team to go, and they find themselves now in third. Madrid Emotion with 4 penalties in fourth, and Falcons Ward United, disappointment for Marcus Eining, the first penalty conceded for him in the 2024 season. They find themselves just behind the pack on the slowest of the falls. Istanbul Warriors find themselves on 8. Let's not forget, New York Empire eliminated Jody Hall McAteer, getting off of her saddle, falling off at 8A, 8B. How telling that fence was. It certainly took a lot of riders by surprise, catching a lot of riders off that 8A and 8B, but Jody Hall McAteer unfortunately becoming unsettled, getting eliminated in round 1, and because of that it means 0 points for New York Empire, and they are guaranteed bottom place here in Tropez. But let's focus on the success on the top of the table, the success on the top of the standings, and that belongs to, as we said, Razorback International. Let's show you what Christian Kuckuck and Philipp Weissaut were able to do today. They were quite early out the gate as well, by the way. They were the 3rd team to come out the gate. However, after watching Mexico Amigos come home on 8, Falcons Ward United coming home on 4, they knew that a good, tidy, clear round was going to be able to give them the provisional lead, a lead that they eventually then held on to throughout the rest of the afternoon. Very, very little trouble for time when it comes to Mumbai and to Kobe. Christian Kuckuck and Philipp Weissaut, both incredibly quick in and around this ring that has been set up by Gregory Bordeaux. Using that slope up and down the hill, the first rider through was Christian Kuckuck, who delivered that clear on Mumbai. Philipp Weissaut then followed on Kobe, now 14 years of age, Kobe. And again, time never an issue for Weissaut and for Kobe, as the two then stay inside the green, keep all the fences up, and most importantly, most crucially, go on to keep the team on clear and deliver a very, very strong performance. Razorback International now lead ahead of the Can Stars, powered by the Iron Dames. Now, Prague Lions, powered by the Czech equestrian team, are an interesting conversation. But first, let's hear from Christian Kuckuck from Razorback International.
Yeah, we've got Christian Kuckuck of Razorback International. Christian, you're top of the pile again, but after round 1, you must be delighted with the double clear.
Yeah, surely we are delighted today with that result after the first round, but it's only halfway through. There's a tough second round before us, so yeah, nothing is done yet, but we are anyway very well prepared and motivated, I think, for the second round, and yeah, hopefully we can keep the performance up, and yeah, hopefully we finish the day with a win.
6 seconds quicker than Can Stars, who sits second in the table at the moment. What sort of confidence boost, what sort of belief does that give you going obviously into this round where time really does matter?
Yeah, well, okay, the time did not really matter now in the first round. It's nice that we have 2 natural quick horses in this round, so it's anyway good to have the last starting spot actually in the second round, so we can see a little bit what the Can Stars are doing, and we can see a bit how fast we have to go actually if they go double clear again, or if they maybe only have one down. and we would end up on an equal score. We have to be aware that the speed should be good in the second round. That's for sure good that we can go in as the last riders to have a bit of an idea for our course. But anyway, I think the goal should be, like it's always be, to leave the poles up. In the end, if you have 4 clear rounds, you are 99% the winner of the day. So that's what our plan A is.
With it being quite a tight course, quite a small arena, and obviously everyone brilliantly close on top of the action, how difficult does it make it? Do you feel more pressure having to take risks in these second rounds?
Well, I think honestly we are now used to these things enough, so it doesn't really change or affect us. It's always a nice feeling to go in as last to go, because you know you have a good position, and if you do it well, you will win. So I like that feeling anyway. It doesn't really give me more pressure. I anyway want to win every day, so that doesn't really change anything for me. And yeah, for sure but that's special, I think, for the whole tour. The last show was in Madrid in a huge grass arena. Now we come to Tropez in a tiny sand arena. But that's what the sport is about the whole year. That makes it exciting every weekend. And yeah, but we are used to these things, so it doesn't really affect us.
Christian, to you and Philip, go well in the second round, and congratulations on being leaders after round 1.
Thanks.
Christian Kuckuck simplifying show jumping for us all. If you jump 4 clear rounds, you are 99% sure of going on to win the competition. He's made it clear. That is what they're chasing. It's what they chase every single week. It's now up to them to try and be better, faster than the rest of the team, and be able to tackle every challenge set for them by Gregory Bordeaux coming up in that second round of Global Champions League later to come. Christian Kuckuck and Philip Weishout let down by that final plank in Madrid. Surely they will not slip up again. 2 events in a row, 2 stages in a row. The Prague Lions welcome back Peter de Vos to the team, and Thibaut Spitz as well. Thibaut Spitz, of course, had that wonderful run during the Miami and Mexico stages, along with Fernando Martinez Soma. The young, exciting under-25-year-old once again returns with Impress K alongside Peter de Vos on Yarina. Unfortunately, there were jumping faults for de Vos. There were time faults for the young Thibaut Spitz. We caught up with him to find out how the Prague Lions feel at the end of their performance.
No fences down again, but obviously time faults. Were you just a bit too careful out there today?
Yeah, I think I think Impress again jumped amazing, showed what an amazing horse he is. Today, I think in a bit of a smaller arena, in the beginning, a couple of times just out of the turn, I took the second distance. Didn't really get into my rhythm, also made it a bit difficult for him there. So there I wasn't too happy about my riding. Need to do that better the second round, but get a feeling he gave today. It felt actually very safe, so I'm absolutely delighted with how he jumped again today.
Ignoring those time faults for you personally, you're a young rider in the GCL, you're almost making it look easy. How do you feel this first season's going for you?
Okay, it's going a lot better than expected, to be honest. Just for me as a young rider and my horse as a young horse, to straight away do it like this gives a lot of confidence towards the future. But again, it's still a long season. I'm for sure glad for the chances I get in the Prague Lions team. But still a lot to fight for and a lot to prove this season.
A lot to fight for indeed. The margin for error is very, very close in this league at the moment. With that not amazing first round because of those 2 fences down for Peter and then the 2 time faults, it does put you under pressure in round 2. What do you change?
I think I don't change horse. I think I just have to ride better. I think Peter was normally going to change the horse. We'll see. Okay, I think we always know that there always happens a lot in the second round. So I think we just have to try to do it good, and then as always, there's still a lot of movement in the second round, so we'll just have to try to do good, and then probably we can move up a bit, yeah.
Best of luck for that round.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
A bit of insight from Thibaut Spitz, suggesting that he then will continue to ride Impress K in round 2, and no real surprises that Peter Vos will then swap out the young 10-year-old Jorina for Global Champions League round 2. Prague Lions, powered by the Czech equestrian team, 8 penalties for them. Time faults for the young Spitz and jumping faults for Peter Vos put them under a little bit of pressure to try and make their way back into Global Champions League in that second round. For now, we take a quick break. When we return, we take a look at that very, very unfortunate elimination, as well as take a look at what took place for the Shanghai Swans. Stay with us here on GCTV.
Elegance is an attitude. Of course it is. Elegance is an attitude. Of course it is.
Welcome back to GCTV. Here we are getting ready to continue building our way up to Global Champions League round 2. Monaco Aces, powered by the Lion of Borches, had a very difficult opening stage. Gregory Cotta coming home on 24 penalties, and unfortunately it took the team to 28 after the 4 of Ines Joly. However, it was a great round for Joly, who also lost a shoe, by the way, on the way to 8A to 8B. So let's hear from the young rider after that very impressive single rail going down here in Tropez.
Ines Joly of Monaco Aces, powered by Lion of Porsches. A bad day at the office so far in round 1. Bottom of the pile at the moment, 28 faults, 28 penalties for the team. What's your response? How frustrated are you?
For sure, it's a frustrating result, but I think, yeah, it's never finished until the second round is done, and we can always try to be better. I'm not jumping the second round, but there is Gregory and Duarte that are going with other horses, and with experienced horse, so I think if they make 0-0, we can grab a few places up to the bottom, but yeah, for sure was a frustrating first round.
Like you say, it's now try and jump clear and then see what others do. The difficulty with the GCL is the margin is so small in the table that it will probably affect where you sit at the end of today.
Yes, for sure. Like one penalty point can also time faults are super important. One down, then you go a few places on the bottom. Like it's so close. But yeah, if they manage to be consistent or with the clear, we can all for maybe a top 5. Yeah, we have to be good and hope that the other teams make a few faults. Let's see.
And Félin de Foncombe, 4 faults, but lost a shoe at 8A, we believe. You must be pleased with the round, especially with that happening halfway through.
Yes, Félin is just 9 years old, so she's really unbelievable jumping this kind of classes. And yeah, she lost on the Lugano fence, and just after that was the double. I guess maybe she lost a bit the balance, or she lost confidence in herself, and she had a small fault on the entrance, but I'm really pleased with the results.
Yes, good luck to Monaco Aces in the second round.
Thank you very much.
A really, really strong performance from Jolie, who now finds herself jumping really well in round 1. But unfortunately, as we said, 24 penalties to Gregory Cotta means that the Monaco Aces, powered by the Lion of Porsches, will find life very difficult and a very early start in GCL round 2. And before we wrap up and start getting ready for the second round, let's show you what took place for the Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M. Nicola Philipparts and Jessica Springsteen jumping today in the opening round. They were the final team to go after watching the Shanghai Swans come home on 12, after watching the Doha Falcons come home on 8. The Stockholm Hearts with Springsteen jumping on Naomi van het Keiserhof first. Did have a fence going down, but the American, very talented American, keeping a very, very strong pace in the green throughout her round. No trouble of any time penalties as Springsteen and Naomi come through towards the final line through this course set by Gregory Bordeaux and get over that final fence with only 1 fault. To follow then was Nicola Philipparts and H&M Luna van het Ruitershof. And again, strong performance from Nicola Philipparts, already an LGCT Grand Prix winner this season. Now in the teams competition for the Stockholm Hearts. Again, very aggressive, always inside the time, trying to keep the pressure on the teams above them. And because of that very quick round and the clear round that he delivers, the Stockholm Hearts move into 3rd place and find themselves behind only the Cannes Stars and Razorback International, the 2 teams on double clear. So as it stands, Razorback International lead. They will be last to go in GCL round 2. The Cannes Stars, powered by the Iron Dames, in 2nd place. They will be the 2nd last team to go. And the Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M, the best of the 4s, will be the 3rd last team to go in GCL round 2. We take a quick break. We let you get some refreshments. We will do the same, return and come back right here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez for the 2nd round of Global Champions League action. This is stage 6 of the 2024 Global Champions season.